Just finishing up the 510-mile trip home or so. That's what it ended up gonna be from where I picked up the truck in Granger Automotive in Granger, Iowa, and I'm heading home to northern Wisconsin. And want to give initial impressions of this 2024 F-350 Super Duty 6.7 liter diesel crew cab long box Lariat Ultimate, I guess would be the other one. Initially, the instrument cluster readout here, I like it. It's nice. You're able to adjust the location of the little gauges on top. From left to right, I have coolant temp, oil temp, and then DEF fluid level gauge, and then fuel level. And then the trip meter and fuel economy they're all nice and intuitive. But I think being able to add the detailed temperature readouts for the coolant and the transmission is very important and very nice. There's also, and I haven't, gotta stay on the road a little bit. There's also a way to make the instrument cluster less stuff, but I haven't figured out. I mean, I've did it, but I don't remember where it is. I'm not going to try and do it right now. That feature is pretty neat as well. Let's see. The heads-up display is really neat. Gauges. Let's try this. The heads-up display is really neat. I like that a lot. There it is. There it shows. Right now I have it set up as time, speed, and then speed limit, and then degrees. There is an option to show alerts for lane keep assist system, but I turned that off because I turned the whole lane keep assist off. You can set it up. There's different views for different activities. One is for off-road. You can see what's happening, and then another activity for towing, or another display for towing, which is neat as well. Compared to the 2022, I came from a 2022 F-350, which had the 12-inch screen, but the entire dash is now different on this 24. The screen is pretty much the same. There is a lot more features available on this screen as well. You can see, like, I've got on the fuel economy one on the right here, but you can go into features, and there's driver assistance, there's towing stuff, zone lighting, things like that, which is nice. So a lot more different things available there. You can also see that the zones for the heating temperatures are there for the left and right passenger, and that's actually one of my gripes right now, and I don't know if it's an issue or not, but the first trip last night from Granger, Iowa to Madison, Wisconsin, I was sweating. I had it set at like 66 or 67, and I was sweating a lot. Hot. My fingers were palmy, my feet were hot. A backstory, the 2022 F-350, on the way down to Granger, Iowa yesterday, it was 10 degrees outside, and pretty much I left the thermostat set. I always like to use auto, and I had the dual turned off on the 2022, and I had the auto set to 68 or 69 degrees. That's typically, I've had this truck since the 2022 for 2 years. I would typically leave it at 68 or 69 degrees, sometimes 70 if it was really cold out. This truck, I've figured out, I'm still not 100% comfortable with the temp, but I had to set the left to 64 and I set the right to 72, which is not ideal. So I'm gonna probably end up contacting the dealership to figure out why that is the case. Why is it not heating? It does feel like the driver's side floor is heating much more. It's very warm. Then I've reached down as best I could on the right side, on the passenger side. There's not as much air is blowing out. So I think there's definitely something going on and wrong with this. The other gripe I have with the interior right now is this. Squeaks. I can get it to squeak with my hands. Same side on the right and left. And then also the driver's door panel squeaks when I rest my leg up against it. It squeaks. Lots of squeaks, plastic squeaking, and movement in the door panel, and that is annoying as well. I doubt there's probably anything they can do about it, but it is annoying. Other than that, the truck rides really nice. I have no issues with the truck, the motor, everything seems fine. The headlights seem good. Everything else seems just fine. So just wanted to jump in here and provide instant feedback. I've got now it'll be up 530 miles on the truck. I bought it with 18.1. How much was on it when I delivered? And just wanted to provide that feedback. So yeah.